really quick. This is my 34th post, and I have to make this fast, but somebody had said something about being on a spiritual journey and for many years and still having a hard time finding that happy place or that place where they felt their life had meaning. And I just think that it really makes me feel like that part of this journey, this spiritual journey, is learning how to love ourselves even within those times when we're not feeling so good. In fact, that's what unconditional love is, loving ourselves unconditionally, even when we're feeling crappy. And I know for myself, like I can really speak to that because, here I am approaching 58, and when I broke my hand back in March, it really knocked me out. My whole left side, I really messed up my knee, and I stopped walking. I wasn't obviously riding my bike. My hand, arm atrophied. I mean, when you don't use it, you lose it. And I feel like I'm having a hard time walking. I'm stiff, and I don't want to move because it hurts. I mean, it's crazy, and it's just like a really, really bad, cycle. It gets worse and worse. And now here I am visiting with my kids, and I got this terrible cold, or I guess it's allergies, and it feels not so hot, and my nose just stopped running tonight, only because I finally took a Claritin. I had to do something, and then the pharmacist said that this area has a really bad allergy problem. So I picked up you can see my nose is all red. Yesterday and into the night, I didn't sleep well last night because my nose was just running. I mean, I was just feeling so yucky. And yet, last night in the middle of the night, I was just feeling a lot of despair, and I had to get up, turn the light on, and start writing, just to remind myself, this is just a moment. This is just a moment. It's just a moment. And now I found some medicine. I was doing this morning, I was hitting all the points on my feet and, trying to find whatever I could. And finally I just broke down and went to the pharmacist and asked them. And I got some information, But is life perfect? Do I feel all perfect and springy and bouncy? No, but I still, went blueberry picking with my grandson, and, we find the peace. We find the peace within those moments. And that's really, and we recognize that, life isn't all wonderful. It isn't always easy going. There's tons of struggles being informed, because that's what we're recognizing, is how to just relax and surrender to the divine force within, and that's easier said than done. So that's my words of wisdom today, is just love yourself no matter what. Yeah, things are shitty, every relationships aren't, perfect. We see our kids, and, like my grandson's 3, and he struggles. It's hard to be a 3-year-old, and it's hard for the family too, because they're always, it's just this constant struggle just to get him to eat food, and anyway, but we still love him. We don't throw him in a garbage pit, we love our kids, and they go through all that, and it doesn't end. We just continue struggling. We just learn how to pace it a little bit, our wants and desires. Because that's what he's battling, is he's trying to figure out what he wants, and he's vocalizing it, and mom is trying to, get him to do what he needs to do. Okay, I'm going on way too much about this, but it's just life. That's life. Enlightenment, I think, is recognizing that and still loving it. Just loving it for all just in those times when you feel so miserable. Oh my God, I was feeling so miserable, but I'm just still loving life. you know, I wasn't not happy to do all that, but I'm also, I don't know, there's some kind of satisfaction in getting through something like that, I think. Okay. Be loving to yourself. Love yourself. Blessings. Good night.